Come with me to Animate Raleigh, the sister con to GalaxyCon.
So this is the room that they gave us as guests, and we've already unpacked the car into here, but we have a kitchen with a stovetop that will probably never get used, but I love the idea, and a fridge. We have some snacks we brought, Rune's wig out, more snacks. This is all the stuff we bring. Like, there's my other cosplays for the weekend, my wig. This is everything for my booth. I'm gonna put Cosmos on display, and then this is all the stuff just for my booth. And then this is Aurora's wig, but under that is Ravenna, ready to go. And then Cosmos's wings, all of my makeup and stuff. And then I just want to share this view. Look, they still have their Christmas lights up, which is really fun. But the convention center is actually... Oh, I don't think I can see the convention center. No, I can't. The convention center is that way. But parking for the hotels and guests, I think. But I was really excited to see those Christmas decorations out. But yeah, this room is huge, absolutely huge. And I'm so glad because you can see that I totally have taken over everything. The downside is the closet is this wardrobe, and that's the closet space. I could only hang up Freerin, nothing else. So I can't like pre-iron Aurora or Ravenna because there's nowhere to hang it up. And my dress form is going to my booth, so I'm gonna put it. Oh, and look at this. There's this nice little printed booklet. And inside is me and all the other cosplay guests. I really like it when cons do this because then I get another little keepsake. Also, another thing I really like that conventions do is they actually have guest on the badge. That just feels really nice. And this one's my husband's. It's huge. This says handler, which I thought was really funny. I'm getting ready for bed, so I look a little crazy. But this is the room for the weekend. I am going to probably play some video games for a bit. I have my Switch. I need to relax. I'm a little anxious. And then I will go tomorrow morning after breakfast and set up my booth. But just like a fun little idea, if you ever go to cons. So like I have this Copper Cow coffee. You can find this at Walmart for $10. It's like $17 on the website, but I will say not every Walmart, but this is my favorite coffee. And a kettle. This has built-in bags, so you can just pour over your hot water and make a fresh cup of coffee in the morning. I brought jam and keto bread for snacks and apples for later as well. And then these Made Good bars have a lot of protein and fiber in them. They're actually really good at keeping me feeling full in the middle of the day. So like just bringing some things to snack on will save you money in the long run. And I have pre-portioned out additional snacks, mandarin oranges, and then pretzels, pretzel balls. I did bring a few treats. And then these rice crisps. These are peppermint, absolutely amazing. So I just try to like prepare my own food, and then we'll go maybe get some chicken or something that we can cook on the stove. Because here, it comes fully stocked. Oh, even with a leftover bowl. How cool is that? And there's like pots and pans, everything you need. That would help. Oh yeah. Oh, there's even a toaster. There's everything you need, which I think is really cool. I do bring my own kettle. I do bring my own kettle though, because I don't trust that these ever get cleaned. So, okay. But yeah, with that, I'm going to finish getting ready for bed, and I will see you all tomorrow.
So now it's Friday and it's time to set up my booth. I have my Sailor Cosmos on display along with my prints and merchandise that I had for sale. And I do want to highlight this amazing Or in the Red from CK Cosplay. This is made entirely out of Warbler. And starting off my con experience with some amazing pour over coffee from Copper Cow. And then it was time to do my makeup and get dressed for the start of the convention. Friday is, of course, Free Run Day, which this time I decided to pull off the floral crown. And this is me at my booth. My husband was so kind as to walk around for me while I was at my booth and get some amazing footage of the attendees once it started and the other cosplay guests. Enjoy my husband's creative camera work with this like bumblebee movement that I thought was funny and decided to leave in the video. And then after a few hours at my booth, it was time to head out to judge the runway contest, which is a fashion show type competition where either purchased or made costumes can compete against each other for prizes. Enjoy some more of my husband's silly camera work, but look, it was me up on the big screen above the stage. So after about 40 minutes of contestants, we got to go up on stage and present our awards. I was very excited to give my Judge's Choice Award to this amazing Jack and Sally cosplay. They were just so cute on stage. And then after that, it was time to top off this very long day with attendance at the VIP event, which the con asked all of the guests to go to. It was actually really cool. We had a separate roped off area just for cosplay guests so that we could sit down and rest. I did, just so you know, get up and join the dancing after resting for a little bit, but after a while it was time for me to head out. So I finally made it back to my room and removed my makeup and cosplayed everything. And I am utterly and thoroughly exhausted. But what a fun first day. I did not know what to expect. It is a smaller con than like MomoCon, of course. Bigger than Kokoro-con, which is the con I guested at before MomoCon. And I haven't really gotten to explore it yet. So like today was Friday, it's a work day. It started at 2. It was pretty slow, but I met some pretty amazing people. It was really cool. I was packing up and I heard someone walk by and they said, "Oh, so in cosplay, I know them. Their cosplays are lit." It was like the best compliment ever. But so once I packed up my stuff, actually I had another really great compliment of a woman who was like, "Do you go to fashion school?" No. And she's like, "Oh my god, you should be in New York Fashion Institute. Why are you not there?" Stuff like that, like, makes me tear up. It's so sweet. And it's such a genuine compliment that, oh, I don't know. It just makes me feel so good. It's so wonderful. But I met a lot of amazing cosplayers and got to get to know the other guests, the cosplay guests today. I went like up and down the line and chatted with them a bit, and then I packed up around like 6:45 so that I can make it to the contest at the runway contest that I needed to judge at 7:30. Before that, I did a quick like walk through a few of the booths and the vendor hall. Found an amazing present for a friend of mine. I don't know if she watches these videos, Tora, but I have a present for you. I'm very excited to give it to you, but I'm not going to tell you what it is. But then I got that, and then I ran off to the runway contest, which was in the main like stage area. You guys, my face was up the whole time above the stage. Oh my god. And like along with the judge Cafe Dewey, who judged me twice actually at MegaCon and then at Tampa Bay Comic Con. That was kind of crazy to just walk and be like, hey, that's me. That was cool though. That was really neat. And so I judged the runway contest. Phenomenal contest. It was so cute. There were so many amazing cosplays and cute little like poses and like stage. It was amazing, and the people we awarded the prizes to were like so overwhelmed. I was tearing up on stage watching how some of the contestants reacted to getting their prize. It was so freaking sweet. But then immediately after that, I had to go to the VIP event for a little bit, and as like a guest, and I met up with the other cosplay guests who stayed around for about 15 more minutes because they got there before us, and then they had to go judge the like 18 plus contest or something like that. So it's just me and the other two judges from the runway contest, and we just hung out for a bit. I wound up doing the cha-cha slide. Like, guys, when did the cha-cha slide change? Because most of the young folk, most of the young folk, I love you, but you were not doing the cha-cha slide. So I was like, all right, I'm gonna get up there and do it. I know, and I'm sure that dated me. I'm absolutely certain that dated me, but I did it. And that got me in the mood, and I had a couple of drinks, and I got up and I danced a lot in the crowd. It was so much fun. I met some of the other contestants, and it was just a really, really good thing. I was so surprised at how many people were at the the VIP event and how fun it was. It was so cool. And that's just day one. Like, I'm freaking exhausted. I do have to throw a shout out to GalaxyCon with how well they treat their guests. It's just been absolutely amazing. And it's amazing. Like, I haven't had a bad experience with the con yet, but like GalaxyCon like set a standard that's just wonderful. But yeah, so I hope to work with them again in the future. But anyway, that's the end of day one. I'm laying in bed, resting my back a little bit because, as you all know, I threw my back out multiple times this year, and I probably shouldn't have done any of those dances, but I did, and I had a lot of fun. I need to go iron Aurora and touch up her wig for tomorrow. It's already, I'm gonna check the time. It's already like 10 o'clock or later. I can't see it. So I need to do that, but I just wanted to pop on here to tell you about how amazing this day is, how long it was, and how exhausted I am. But tomorrow I'll be Aurora, and I'll be doing my gold leafing panel and my duct tape panel, which will be quite interesting. So I haven't done my duct tape panel in a couple years, and so I'll be trying out something a little new with it rather than like doing a corset duct tape sort of thing. We're gonna do just bracers. So we'll see how many people attend. Hopefully, I have enough supplies for everyone. And hopefully I have enough supplies for the gold leafing panel as well. So with that, I'm gonna hop off so I can finally iron my stuff and go to bed because I am tired, if you can't tell.
I started my Saturday off with some more pour over lavender coffee and proceeded to put on my makeup and put my hair up in a protective style to get dressed as Aurora. I was very fidgety at my booth this day. I was very hot and I just couldn't sit still, so I did reorganize the booth multiple times. I did set up my camera this day to capture a little bit of the crowd, so enjoy this sped up version of me at my booth. Saturday was panel day for me, so I got a lot of time at my booth this day, met a lot of amazing people, got to talk shop, which is something that I enjoy, and then I went off to teach gold leafing, and then I also taught a duct tape patterning class. And look at these amazing Merida and Rapunzel cosplayers. Merida's wig looked spectacular, and I was so excited to see a brown-haired Rapunzel. You just do not see that very often, and their costumes are from one of my favorite designers, Molly, I'm going to mispronounce this, Nguyen. I actually own a dress from her, the Arwen, that I wear. She's just an amazingly talented seamstress, and it is wonderful to see more of her work in person. And then after a little more time at my booth, it was time to head out to teach my gold leafing workshop. We had some amazing attendees that really took to gold leafing so fast. I was so proud of them.
They walked out with a couple gold leaf ducks and some picture frames, which I think are just great introductions to how to do simple gold leafing. And I am a very hands-on instructor. I like to go around the room and like work with each person individually, so I go around this table a lot. I love having a small group for gold leafing, but I can also teach this to a much larger group. And then it was time to do my interactive duct taping panel, where the people who wanted to participate got to pattern their own bracer using duct tape and plastic wrap. And then after that, though I was extremely tired, I did head on out to watch the craftsmanship contest, which was judged by my fellow cosplay guests. And here are just a few highlights from the cosplay competition. I do want to point out that they were amazingly accessible with this auto-generative subtitles on the screen. This was at almost every panel and every performance so that everyone can enjoy the shows that were put on regardless of any sort of disability. I thought that was super amazing, and more contests should have this sort of accessibility.
Oh my gosh. So in day 2, I am thoroughly exhausted. It was such a long day, but I had a lot of fun. So today was panel day. So I dressed as Aurora. It was just, this is the longest day. Saturday is always the hardest day. It started at 9 a.m. and I needed to be at my booth until 8 p.m. minus, some breaks and doing my panels. So today I was at my booth until about 12:30 when I got some lunch and then went to do my panel at, I think, 1:45, my Gold Leaf panel. We had some amazing participants and it was so much fun. I love teaching Gold Leaf. It's just such a chill thing to do. A little messy. Everyone walks out sparkling, but it was a lot of fun. So we did that, and then I had about 45 minutes, so I went to the hotel and took my wig off. Freestyled Aurora because she was pretty messy from DragonCon, and I think I just styled her incorrectly. I put the weight in the wrong spot. It was driving me up the wall. On top of that, all of the layers from Aurora, they were just trapping in all of the heat, and I thought it would be fine because it's really cold here in Raleigh, but I was overheating pretty much all day to the point where I started shaking later in the day. It was kind of rough, so I took a wig break, had some lunch, which my husband made some amazing Italian chicken sandwiches, like phenomenal, and then went back to do my duct taping panel, which was an interactive duct tape, essentially a workshop where I walked people through how to make a simple duct tape bracer. It's pretty quick, so we didn't use the whole hour. So then some of the attendees stayed behind and just chatted with me, because one of my favorite things to do is chat about cosplay and how to make things. That was amazing. And then I went back to my booth. I meant to stay there until 30 minutes before the vendor hall closed so that I could take another break before going to watch the craftsmanship contest, but I couldn't. I was in so much pain and I was so overheated that I wound up leaving an hour early, changed into street clothes, put on my D&D Blessed
sweatshirt and went incognito, as I like to say, to back to the con and like changing my clothes and then like downing a thing of water. I felt so much better. So then I got to walk around the hall for a bit and I did a sticker rally. It was my first ever sticker rally. I was so excited. I oh, here it is. They all had like little custom stamps. You had to go to every vendor and get a stamp. You either bought something or followed them on Instagram. I did a little of both because they had the cutest things. And you can see their Instagram handles. And then when you got all of the stamps, you got a mystery prize bag. I did purchase a couple things from the last booth because we have my cat is an honor roll student, Black Cat Fan Club, and then she had artwork that matches my kitties. This one looked like Faya, my black cat. This one looked like Avalon, my gray cat. And this one looked like Sunny, my orange cat. Though my cat is orange and white. This was close as I could find. So I got all of those for the mystery bag. I do want to shout out all of the artists. They were phenomenal. The stickers came from Christy Cat Co. Such a cute booth. This beautiful frog print from Paint Dust. Print from, I think it's this one, maybe E.B. Murr. This cute little pin. This sticker that I feel to the depths of my soul. Another beautiful little print. Fox sticker. Another roll for initiative. This one's phenomenal. And then another thing from Christy Cat Co. We got a couple more cat stickers and then this adorable post-it note. I cannot remember for the life of me who everyone was, and I'm really tired and I feel bad for not going through and figuring it out. But here we are. We have Christy Cat Co., E.B. Muir, Wool Blossoms, Mercules, Ruki Torun, DBL Feature, Paint Dust, Lovely Lady Artist, Little Maybell Store, and Atelier in April. Highly recommend. Go follow these people. They had amazing, amazing stuff. And this was such a fun thing to do. I'm going to try to find more at other conventions I go to. But now I am going to get ready for bed and iron Ravenna because tomorrow is the day. Her first wear, her first debut, and I am going to be wearing her from 10 a.m. until 6 p.m. Technically, probably 9 a.m. until 6 p.m. This is going to be a little bit of a long day to test a brand new cosplay in, but I'm really excited. I'll be judging the masquerade in the afternoon, so I thought she would look really nice on stage, all sparkly, and her awesome crown. So, super excited for that. Fingers crossed she's comfortable and it won't be too much of a hassle. My only concern really is the wig. It is a bit heavy. It pulls down here, but I'll do a protective hairstyle and maybe I'll have to pat it out a little bit with some paper towels, which are great padding for sore spots and wigs, by the way, when you don't have anything else around you. So we'll see how that goes. So with that, I'm going to do the ironing and I'm going to bed. It's 10 o'clock and I am exhausted. So with that, I'll see you on day 3 of Animate Raleigh.
Sunday is Ravenna Day. I'm super excited to reveal her to you all. I'm very happy with how she turned out, even though I tripped over the black skirt a few times. So today was booth day for most of the convention until the last couple hours when I got to judge the masquerade, which is a contest that is performance based. It's not a craftsmanship contest, it is performance. So that's what we got to judge. And let me tell you, the show that they put on was phenomenal. I had so much fun watching this show and listen to this opera performer. I only got a few seconds, but she was amazing. And this duo took best group. They were amazing dancers. And then we had some great Minions dancers. And our best in show was actually these SpongeBob performers. They did not only dancing, but also some acting. It was pretty funny. And is this move not super impressive? Congratulations to all of our winners. This was such a fun show to judge, and it was the last thing I needed to do at Animate Raleigh. So with that, I went back to the hotel, got changed, and then we decided to go and grab some dinner at this ramen place nearby before heading down to break down my booth. But unfortunately, I did not take my own sign down, so I did not get to keep the really fun sign that they made for me, and I am sad about it. But the food was delicious, and I had this amazing lychee cocktail. And with that, my time at Animate Raleigh was over. I had such a phenomenal experience. I have nothing but great things to say about how GalaxyCon puts on a show and how they take care of their guests. It was such a great company to work for, and I really hope to work with them again in the future. And just so you know, in my town of St. Louis, they are doing their first GalaxyCon in October, so highly recommend you check that out if you're in the area. And with that, like this video if you enjoyed it. Make sure to hit the subscribe for more content from me, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!